Bring that in here. Come on. Bring that in here. Yeah. All right. So, welcome. Hi, my name is Kelly, and this is Maxwell. Today I've created an awesome program for you. We're going to play. So try to not feel so structured and like we have to check off the class today or check off that you did yoga. Let's play. Let's have fun, okay? So come to your mat, and we're going to start in table position, table top position. Hands on the floor, knees on the floor, and your back flat. I'm just checking that my sound is on. There we go. All right. Got that. Check, check. How is everyone this morning? I hope well. So in table position, pull in your abs or contract your abs. And then start to round your back, pressing the palms into the floor, fingertips into the floor, spreading your blades apart. Let your head come forward to the back of your neck and blades stretch nicely. And then lower your belly down towards the mat, looking forward. And then round that up again. So don't just make the movement. I want you to feel your body, engagement of your core muscles as you round the back, moving through that for time. So not for the number of movements that you do, but just for time. Feeling your spine, your hips, your neck. One. Let's do that movement again. Now let's take it in a different movement or a different direction. Open up your body to the right side and then open up your body to the left side. And do that again to the right and then to the left. And then one more time. Now move your knees back just a bit. So they're not exactly underneath your hips. Extend out your right leg and then hook the right knee behind the left leg. And you can put the tops of your feet down and press into your hands and reach the glutes back. And now lift up and extend that leg out straight and set your knee down. And let's change sides. Extend the leg back, straight leg. Now bend your left knee, hook behind the right knee, press into your hands and sink your hips back. And do it again. Bring it up, extend out straight, set your knee down. Extend the right leg out straight. That feels good, stretching the leg away from you, pulling your core, level your hips, bring the knee behind, set the shin down on the other side, push into the hands, and stretch the back and the hips. Set your knee down, extend the leg straight, and one more time on the other side. Extend back, knee behind, on the other side of the leg, press into the hands. That right knee will lift off the floor just slightly. Feel the hip stretch, and the knee down, extend out straight, and then the knee to the floor. Press into the hands, tuck your toes, lift up your knees, downward facing dog. Walk your hands to your feet and fold. Relax the arms, sway the arms from side to side. Feeling that sense of just movement. Being comfortable in your body. Fingertips grazing the floor or grazing the floor. Graze. All right, so then now look down at your toes. You can put your hands on the floor. bring your right foot in front of the left and cross it over. So you can try to get your pinky toes to line up somewhat. Press into your feet, your toes, your heels, and fold. Relax the arms again, stretching the back of the leg that's in the rear and then also the hip, but then press into your feet equally. Relax your shoulders. Again, sense of playfulness, no expectations. Now look forward, lift up your head and change sides. So lift up your left foot, place it on the other side of your right. Move the feet so that you can kind of line up the toes and then fold. When you line up the toes, you'll feel that stretch more in the hip, which is the whole point of this, is to stretch the back leg side, IT band down the hip. Now uncross your legs. Excellent. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale and rise to the top. Looking up. Exhale your hands to your heart. Walk to the front of your mat. So don't go for structure today or right now. Bring your hands to your heart. Close your eyes, setting your intentions. Inhale and reach the arms up. Open your eyes. Exhale and fold. Lengthen your head forward, plant your hands, and step back to plank. And just hold plank for a breath. Inhale, and then exhale. Now press into the hands, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Push the floor away, lengthen your spine, pedal your heels. So reaching the heels towards the back of the mat. Maxwell. And now come into plank. Inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Carefully. Exhale. Downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Lift up your right leg. Step your right foot forward. Use your hand to get that foot forward if you need to. Look forward. Now, just like we did in table position with cat-cow, do that again in this lunge position. So round your back so you can bring your nose to your knee and then look forward, flatten the back. Keep that left leg straight. Do that again, round and then straighten. Looking forward. Hands, if you have blocks, you can place your hands on blocks. Round up and then flatten your back. Then step forward. Lengthen the head forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. So our sun salutation. Exhale, fold. Lengthen your head forward. Exhale, step your left leg back and your right leg into high plank. Then lift up your hips, downward facing dog. Push into the floor. Separate your feet hip width at least, so your lower back has space. And make sure your downward dog is comfortable right there. Shift forward plank. So if you're in full plank right here, toes tucked under, wrists underneath your shoulders, and then lift up your hips, downward dog. That should be the length of your downward facing dog right there. Reaching your heels towards the floor. Now, do that again. Plank to downward dog. One more time. Plank to downward dog. Then lift your left leg up. Inhale. Left foot forward and look forward. All right, so here, cat-cow. So your legs are right underneath your chest, round your back, and you're kind of looking to the rear of the mat, and then flatten your back and look forward. Do that again. Round, and then look forward. Let's do it again. Up and then lower. One more time. Now look forward, step in, fold over, lengthen the head, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale and rise, reaching up. Stretching your arms to the sky, and then exhale, fold over again. Lengthen your head forward. Exhale, step your right leg back and your left leg. Let's go through a vinyasa. So changing it up, feeling playful. Shift forward, lower down to cobra, or to the floor, coming into cobra. Elbows draw into your body, press into your palms, your fingertips, and look over your left shoulder, and then look over your right shoulder. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Stay in this lunge position. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. So here we're just going to really work in the hip flexors just with some movement. Don't worry about that. We'll just follow my direction. Bend your left knee, then straighten the left leg. Forward knee over your ankle. Bend and then straighten. Do it again. Bend and then straighten. Good. Bend and straighten. Inhale, reach up. Exhale your hands to the floor and set your knee down, low lunge. Then shift your hips back, flex your foot, movement, place your foot flat. Inhale and reach the arms up. Exhale your hands to the floor. Ardha Hanumasana, Hanumanasana. How many syllables in that Sanskrit word? Put your foot flat, inhale and reach up. Hanuman. Exhale down, flex your foot. Again, put your foot flat, inhale, reach, and then exhale, bring it back. Foot down on the floor, hands on either sides. Lift up that right foot, downward dog. Left leg lift, left foot forward between your hands. Coming into high lunge to begin with. Inhale, balance, squeeze your legs in towards each other. Bring your hands to your hips. So bend the right knee and then straighten. Bend the knee and then straighten. Good. Bend and then straighten. You got it. Bend and straighten. One more time. Inhale and reach. Exhale your hands to the floor. Set your knee down. Reach your arms up. Exhale, sweep forward. Flex your foot in the front. Hamstring stretch right there on that left side. Put your foot flat. Inhale, reach. You can put the top of the foot flat on the floor back there. And then half split. Again, foot down. Inhale, reach. Exhale. And flex. Put your foot down, inhale and reach. Then exhale and flex. Excellent. Draw under the hip. Breathe. Put your foot flat, hands on the floor, downward facing dog. From this, shift forward into side plank. So your feet are on their sides. The top leg foot is forward, hand on the floor, reach the left arm up. You can prop this up if you need to like this. Put your left foot in front. Otherwise, reach underneath, curl under the arm, and then unfurl, reach up, and then do it again. So my hand on the floor, I'm pressing into my thumb and my pinky finger. That's really how I feel my stability, my balance. By really pressing into my fingers, draw the shoulder back. Do that one more time. Excellent. Set your hand on the floor and look at the mat. Let's go through a vinyasa. Shift forward, lower down, cobra or up dog. I'm choosing cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now let's go into the other side, side plank. Shift forward, side plank. So my wrist is a little forward of my shoulder. Notice that my up top leg is forward of the bottom leg. Reach the right arm. And again, you can kickstand this like this, right? And then rotate under and then up. Otherwise, you're here. Press into your hands, lengthen your body, and then do that. Reach under, curl, and bring it up. Do it again. Curl, and then up. Again, one more time. Place your hand on the floor. Vinyasa. Shift, and then lower. Lift up through upward facing dog. Press into your feet, shoulders back, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Step your right foot forward. Set your left heel down, warrior two. All the way up and over, reaching your arms. Setting up, knee in the front over your ankle. Dancing warrior, reach. But this time don't, if you can help it, don't touch the back of your leg. Reach your fingers forward. Right arm up and over your ear. Draw your shoulders back. Side angle. Side angle rather than setting up like this. Reach your fingers and your arms over, or your left arm over your ear. Do that again. Reaching back. Not worrying about how many times. Just moving, flowing. Dancing warrior. Inhale. Exhale. Reach. One more time. And then exhale, sweep your hands down to the floor. Look at your foot, standing split. So your hands are on the floor or blocks. Lift your left leg up. Tip your head over. Look at your knee. Bring your hands closer to your foot. Point your toes. Reach that leg away as high to the sky as you can. Bring your nose to your knee. Straighten the right leg. Excellent. Set your foot down on the floor. Left foot, press into the floor. Right leg goes up. Three-limb dog. Bring it up. And then lower that leg as you vinyasa. Lowering down. Chest, chin down first. Upward facing dog. Look forward. Heart up. Chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg. Step your left foot through. Put your heel down, warrior two. Setting up, reaching your arms forward and back. Relax your shoulders. Dancing warrior, sweeping the hand back or up over the ear, reaching the fingers towards the forward heel. Lean into that pose. Soften into the pose. Inhale or exhale, wherever your breathing is. And then reverse. And do it again. And sweep back. Do it again one more time. Flowing, feel your body moving, your arms, your legs static. Sweep it over, hands to the floor. Standing split, so right leg goes up. Tip your head over. So reach that leg as high as you think you can. Point your toes. Walk your hands back towards your foot. Straighten the left leg. Maybe you can bring your nose to your knee. Relax the shoulders. Now set your right foot down. Lift up your left leg. So sweep it up and back. Three-limb dog. And then set it down. As you do that, come into plank and then vinyasa. Both feet on the floor. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Let's do one more dancing warrior series. Step your right foot forward. Set your heel down. Inhale, warrior two. Relax your shoulders. Reverse. This time in reverse, straighten your forward leg, coming to triangle pose. So you're going to reach your right arm forward and then bring your hand down to your shin or block right there. right? So you want to straighten your sides, lower your body down towards the floor, opening the body to the side, reach the left arm up, and then over your ear. Good. Turn your chin towards the ceiling, press into your feet. Balancing, hand on your hip, look down, bend your forward knee, the right knee, hand on the floor, half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Flex your foot, standing in your right leg. Turn your gaze, and as you turn the gaze, maybe you can reach the arm up, breathing in. Now look down at the floor, place your hand on the floor. Let's go to the other side. So set your foot down, reach that right leg up, vinyasa. So I'd rather you set your foot down to go through a vinyasa rather than hovering your foot and making that compromising your back. Inhale, left leg up, left foot forward, set your heel down, warrior two, reaching your arms forward and back. Relax the shoulders, reverse warrior. And then you're going to straighten the forward leg, reaching forward, triangle pose. So draw the right shoulder back. You want to bring your hip back. Don't roll it under, but bring it back. Straighten the right leg, reach forward, sweep the hand down to your shin, the floor, or a block. Comfortably, reaching up your arm, and then maybe over the ear. Breathe. Bend your knee. Place your hands on the floor, coming into half moon pose. So you may slide in the left foot slightly. Place your left hand on a block or the floor. Lift up your right. Turn your toes out. Hand to your hip to start off with. Balance. Flex your foot. Draw the shoulder back. Reaching the right arm up. Inhale. Looking up to your hand. Draw the shoulder back. Good. Bring your right hand to the floor. Set your foot down. And then sweep that left leg up. And then vinyasa. Shift. And then lower. Lift up through. Beautiful job. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Step your feet to the middle of the mat. Bring your feet out wide. Roll up your mat underneath your heels if you need to. Malasana. So your elbows are on the inside of your knees, and you can move around here. So tip the knees in a little bit. Then reach your right hand down in front of the right foot, and lift up the left arm. Twist, Malasana. Good. And then Malasana again. Hands to your heart. Knees go the same direction as your toes, so don't tip your knees in. Right, so right here. Good. Now sweep the hand down and reach up. Inhale, hands to your heart. Bring your hands behind your hips, behind the glutes, so you can sit down comfortably. Extend the legs out straight, right in front of you. Look at your toes, flex your feet. Heels on the floor. Reaching, grab your toes. Flat back, heart towards the thighs, our belly towards the thighs. Lift your heart. And then cross your legs, facing the screen, reaching up. And then we're going to twist, turning to the side, hand on the outside of your leg. Inhale and reach up. Exhale the other way. Fingertips behind. Inhale and reach up. Now let's lean over, feeling the side stretch, a little side bend, lateral flexion with the spine. Draw the shoulder back, put your hand on the floor and point your elbow towards the floor, right there. Inhale, other side. Hand walks out, reach up and over. Elbow draws in towards the floor. Lean back. Inhale and reach up. And let's change the crossing of your legs. And now let's twist to this direction, fingertips behind the hip. But I'm using my fingers as pressing into the floor, creating leverage, pushing against the surface to turn just slightly more. Inhale and reach. And then twist the other way. The thing to be careful about with twists is to not force the sitting bones down. Your hips, they can move. You don't need to stay completely squared. Inhale and reach. Now let's lean. Walk your hand out, point your elbow towards the floor. Maybe you can lean over more. Put your elbow down. Keep your glute on the floor. Draw the shoulder back. Press your hand into the floor like that. Feel the side stretch, the lateral flexion. Inhale and reach up and over the other side. So hand on the floor, you're going to keep your glutes on the floor. If your glute starts to rise, that's where you're going to stop. All right, so then maybe you can bring the elbow all the way down and keep your glute on the floor. Inhale and reach up. Beautiful job. Bring your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. So the thumbs lightly touching the chest. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale it out through your mouth. One more time, inhaling and thanks. Exhaling a big whopping thank you for doing this class. Edge of the hands to the brow. Namaste. Have a great one. I'll be on in 30 minutes for Yoga Fit, our 60-minute vinyasa flow, so join me for that. Otherwise, have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me. You did it. Feel success or feel accomplishment for having some time for yourself this morning. I hope you feel good. I'll see you again. Leave me comments or ask me questions. I'm here for you. Bye.